Are we filming? Yes, we are. I think we are. Let's sort out the video. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about this. This is my X159. It has Beast of Bodmin, Inhale X159, and this is what I'm talking about today. Why I write in capitals. Okay, so there we go. So why do I write in capitals? I'm going to illustrate this by referring to a comment by one of my channel viewers who writes writing in capitals, why do I do this? And she says that her son, using the services of an expert transcriber, enabled an understanding of the father's diaries. Now, I'm pretty sure, with apologies to my father, who is still around, and is nearly 90. Fantastic. This is his 90th Christmas. Amazing, and I'm absolutely delighted at that. I cannot read his writing. And I have trouble reading my mother's writing, and my mother, I'm delighted to say, she's still around too, as I record this in April 2024. And if I look at some of my school books where I'm using joined up writing, I really struggle. I really struggle to read my own writing. And I have in the past, because I'm an antiques dealer. I've been buying and selling stuff since I was a teenager, and I'm well in my 60s now. I find it really difficult to read other people's writing if it's joined up. Not many people write in print, or even fewer write in capitals. But my own experiences as someone that struggles with reading the handwriting is, I feel like reaching out to those that have gone before and saying, okay, it's a little bit more effort, it's a little bit more time consuming, but if you want to preserve your writings for posterity, the fundamental thing upon which everything else is predicated is to leave that handwriting in a form that can be read by others. However, there may be possibly a method in someone's madness in terms of deliberately writing in a format that cannot be read by others. And I'll give you an example. Samuel Pepys, the eminent diarist, wrote Samuel Pepys's diary. It's very famous. He wrote it for about 10 years. And he wrote it in a form of shorthand. It was designed not to be read by anyone except him, as I understand it. But then towards the end of his life, he had a rethink and decided that he would leave, I don't know whether it was a glossary of terms, but anyway, he clearly had a rethink and decided that he wanted people to be able to read them, and they have been interpreted. And I'm not sure where the originals are kept, but they've been transcribed, if you like. And this lady was saying that in order to understand the father's diaries, they had to engage the services of not just any old transcriber, an expert transcriber to do it, which is fun. I mean, it's such an interesting anecdote, and I thank the lady concerned who mentioned this. But it is a topic worthy of discussion, and all I can do is not judge others, not say to people, you should do it in this way or not, because the person who is writing is the final arbiter of the style in which they write. Not just the words they use, but whether or not, indeed, they want it to be read by someone else. So that is purely the responsibility of the person that's doing the writing. But I'm just going to do a little test. The clocks went back this week. No, they went forward. They went forward this weekend, and I haven't actually sorted out my watch yet. So I'm about to set my watch. Everything else changes these days. Computers, mobile phones, tablets, everything automatically gets updated when the clocks either go back or forwards. But with not a mechanical watch. This is a quartz watch, but you have to manually set the time. So I'm just going to use it as a stopwatch, and I'm going to do something. So I'm going to write, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, and I'm going to do that in joined up writing, and I'm going to do it in capitals, and we'll see what the difference is. It's not going to be contrived. This is a genuine test. So we'll do the joined up writing first. So here we go. Okay, so that was 18 seconds. Let's pull out all the stop. Oh, actually, I've got to wait. I'm going to wait until it gets to 30. 30 seconds. Okay, we're on the 30 rather than waiting the other remaining 30 seconds. So that took 18 seconds. Right, we're going to do it now using capital letters. So here we go. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Whoops. Right, 22 seconds. I thought dog. I should have said dog, but I said bog there. Okay, that's 22 seconds. Right, a quick reveal. I mean, I was doing this a little bit quickly. Let me move it over there so you can see it. I know that says the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. And I know that this is untidy, so there's very, very little difference in legibility. I think we can all see that. But if I was writing any faster and there was a huge text block, it might be more difficult to read my joined up writing, which is appalling, I know, but that's partly because of the way my brain works, perhaps. Partly because of the lactic acid that builds up in the thumb and first finger when I'm doing that all the time. It's just, I mean, I'm just doing that now really slowly, and I can feel the lactic acid building up, and it's just impossible. It's just impossible. If I was writing right to left, it would be super, super smooth and super quick, but I just can't do that all the time. It's just such a limiting factor. So I cannot write fast, certainly not with my left hand. And my right hand doesn't really know what it's doing because it's not connected to my brain from a point of view of being able to write, which is normal for people. But I certainly, looking at this example, my suggestion is My suggestion is that at least for me, the difference between writing joined up and writing in capitals is very, very, the difference is very, very small. 4 seconds over 18, so we're talking about roughly 20% longer. But in the grand scheme of things, if you're writing for 10 minutes or your diary, your journal for the day, whether it's taking you 10 minutes or 12 minutes, is really much of a muchness. Putting in that, at least for me, putting in that, investing an extra 20% in terms of time means that my future generations, my descendants, may not need to engage the services of an expert transcriber. I mean, this is there we go. It really is as stark as that. So I guess I'm going to leave it there. I suffer from the handwriting issue, and for me, capitals work. But everybody's mileage varies. But this video explains why I write in capitals, and that's my excuse. That's my reasoning behind it, and I'm sticking with it. Thanks very much for watching. Until my next video even. Goodbye.